me to come in this way. If you do not take advantage of the lessons that are out here, you're bound to suffer the same fate.
Yes.
President Donald Trump complained himself during the entirety of his 4-year reign in US. And when elections came, he actually complained himself out of office. All right? and you see,
I like that. He complained himself out of office.
So when President William Ruto was running around the country, selling his agenda, his plan to Kenyans, just rightly as my brother has said, he put so much hope in Kenyans. He was trying to lift Kenyans out of that situation of despair and showing them, look, the plan Kenya Kwanza government is coming in on is so solid and promising that you're going to get a better life. That is what majority of Kenyans took in. Now, for those Kenyans who take in as politicians say, they were super excited and they carried a lot of hopes. Actually, there were tons of hope. Now, when the government formed this Kenya Kwanza, they are coming in not now to appear to be taking responsibility,
yes,
but now to keep blaming President Uhuru Kenyatta that he didn't do this, he should have done this. And the question is, President William Ruto, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, Kimani Ichung'wah, they are the most vocal. Where were they? President William Ruto was the Deputy President. Rigathi Gachagua was MP for Mathira. Kimani Ichung'wah was the Chair of Budget.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
When the executive sends budget to Parliament, Parliament has the legislative mandate to veto the budget and say that these tax policies cannot stand. And therefore, we as parliamentarians think if they sail through the floor of the House, they're going to hurt mwananchi. Look at how the 16% VAT on fuel passed through Parliament. Actually, it passed so silently, like most MPs did not notice it was passing. That speaks volumes as to how serious or unserious some of our legislators are. How can such a sensitive piece of legislation pass through the floor of the House without anyone raising a red flag on it? All right? So it means even we citizens do fail when we are given a chance to electing leaders. Now, what President William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua should be doing, because Ruto never complained while he was campaigning. He actually demonstrated resilience. He actually demonstrated political maturity. He never attacked the president directly. He never hurled insults at President Uhuru Kenyatta. He was head-on with Raila Odinga. I expected, as an analyst, that Ruto would carry the same strength and the same breed of political energy into presidential office and show that as much as one can try and vilify you and paint you as the black sheep anywhere, you can emerge and do what the citizens expect you to do. 1 year into office, the Kenya Kwanza government came with what we call the plan.
Yes.
This plan was speaking robustly on issues such as agriculture, issues such as manufacturing, issues such as empowering SMEs. Now, when you look at these issues, what they are doing is agriculture is actually almost the backbone of Kenya's economy. All right? Now you put in service sector. When you look at issues such as production, when you invest in production, you actually growing the economy. Most of the advanced economies, talk of the US, Japan, Germany, UK, and the likes, are growing because of investment in production. When you invest in means of production, you are enabling the economy. You are enabling the society to be self-sufficient. When we produce these goods here in Kenya, they will be much affordable. Now, what President or Deputy President is doing right now is to demonstrate that, well, what we can just do right now is speak about what Uhuru did, all right? I was expecting him at the beginning of their tenure to say, this is the state of the nation. In fact, they would have scored very well if this, what he's saying, should have been captured in the state of the nation. How did we find the economy of Kenya? We found irregular withdrawals from the public coffers. And when you look at, say, Article 201 of the Kenyan Constitution on, you know, the principles and objects of public finance, it should be open and accountable. So President Uhuru Kenyatta is not immune to answer questions. If they believe President Uhuru Kenyatta engineered irregular withdrawals from the public coffers, there is the laid down procedure on how these questions can be raised. But what he's saying is just political rhetoric. This is not action. He should not promise us, we are going to show you. He should come and show us. All right? He doesn't need to threaten. He doesn't need to promise. He's the deputy president. So he should just come out and tell us, this is it.
Kingole, at what point does it become irresponsible